Okay, I'm going to try to make it quick. This probably needs to be a long video, but I'm going to condense it and make it go really fast so we can get through this in 15 minutes. This is going to go back to the original prophecy in the Bible, in Genesis, where it says, I'll put my enmity between the seed of the woman and between the seed of the serpent. And so this fire-breathing dragon thing. So it occurred to me, because all this is about time, all this is about shifting the axis mundi and the war between the dragon and the woman. Actually, I've come to realize it's the war is between a dragon, a fire-breathing, flying dragon, and a mermaid. The woman is a mermaid. Gemini is the serpent, and he flies. He's got wings. It's the serpent Caduceus that's got wings here in Gemini. And the fire is Sagittarius. Philosophy and ideology mixed with everything of the prince of the power of the air, Gemini. And this is your fire-breathing dragon. This is the axis. And right now, this axis marks, actually it should be, let me do it this way. The winter solstice at night, you see right here in Gemini. It happens on this day, right at the end of Sagittarius, and this is the night sky. So this axis right here is the summer solstice and the winter solstice. And this axis right here is the equinox and the fall and the spring equinoxes. So it's a war of time between the dragon and the woman, or between the balance of the same hours of day and night, or the solstice where you have the longest night and the shortest day, or the longest day and the shortest night. It's a war of time. It's a war of time. And when it tells us that Jupiter kills his father, Kronos, he commits patricide, he's killing time. He cuts Kronos open and takes out all the children he ate. He turned back time. He shifted the axis mundi. He shifted this. The war between balance of the mermaid, the fish woman, against the dragon that breathes fire, the serpent that breathes fire. And this is the same story we're being told over and over and over and over and over again. And it's really freaking crazy of how they keep telling us this same thing over and again. They don't have any other stories. These people are connected to the stars, and they carry these symbols, and these are the symbols that they download. These are the stories. This is the age we're in. There's no way around it. We can't. We of ourselves can do nothing except for hold a frequency of the upper chakras. That's what we can do. And Mercury is part of that upper chakra, especially Mercury in Gemini. He's part of that upper chakra. And that is us. That is the mind. Mercury in Gemini is the mind of man. That's why when you hook in this Sagittarius, which Jupiter rules, lower chakra, This is empire and desire. That's what Jupiter rules. Expansion, more, more, more. He rules religion in Pisces and ideology in Sagittarius. And over here, right now, the ideology that they're really pushing, the globalists anyway, they're basically atheist. They understand that these, I think what we want to call some spirits or demons, we kind of create these things. These are almost man-made egregores that we create our own monsters in the closet and under the bed, because it's all in our head, it's all in our mind, it's all in our Mercury. It is our perception, the way we choose to look at the world, that defines the world we create around us. You can't change the world, you change you. Then the world around you automatically changes. We want balance, to have that same hours of darkness as of light, to where everything is just, and it only happens twice a year that we actually have balance. And the rest of the time, the rest of the 358 degrees of the circle, it's in motion, it's changing, it's going through that alchemical process, because we're in an age of transmutation. This whole cross, this mutable cross is an X. Virgo, black X. Pisces, white X. Sagittarius, gold X. Gemini, red X. Or you can say yellow for Sagittarius, silver for Pisces, or gray we fit there as well. But their whole ritual of what they're doing is because they know they're running out of time. The long count calendar's moving this way. They're moving from Gemini, whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. They're moving from Gemini into Taurus for the summer solstice, from Sagittarius to Scorpio for the winter, from Pisces to Aquarius in the spring, which would be east, up, and Virgo into Leo. We're moving from that mutable cross onto that fixed cross. Somebody made a comment on the last video about the planets are evil. Evil and good, regardless, can only reside in two places, and that's in the hearts, Venus, and in the minds, Mercury, of people. Everything has a positive, a negative, and a neutral. Everything comes in threes. And Mars are our emotions. It's a trigger. It's telling us if it's in, our chakras spin. These are our chakras. So Mars is our root chakra. So it's going to be spinning in a feminine direction as it's in Virgo now. It's on that mutable cross and it's unstable. So it's going to be spinning in a feminine direction, which means to the left. And it is going to be presenting its feminine aspects, which is Scorpio, which has to do with friendships, relationships, sexuality. And so friendships, relationships, and sexuality are going to be to the extreme. They can become very hostile. It can become, what's the saying, you don't stick your pecker in crazy. That's what this evokes here, if you don't control it. And here's the funny thing about it. To control this, you really need Mercury. Isn't that crazy? Because it's mind over matter. making your spirit, which Gemini, air, is a spirit. It's your spirit over. Because Mercury is the will of the spirit, and the heart chakra are the will of the spirit, as desire, Jupiter, and Mars, lower chakra, are the will of the body. You have the lower chakras rule the body, and the upper chakras rule your spirit. So, there are different spirits. We're told to try the spirit to see if they be of God. I prefer to see which God they be of. Which spirit is this? Which chakra is this spirit evoking? Is it an emotional spirit? Mars. Is it about the body or about the soul? Is it upper chakra or lower chakra? This is how we define all this. And everything about mythology, philosophy, religion, it's all symbology. Every freaking bit of it. 100%. All the stories we've been told. And this is what we're watching. And, time was corrupted a long time ago. And we're told that this Jesus character, that his whole point is when he returns, the man on the cross, Aquarius, when he returns, he's going to restore all things, because everything's been corrupted. So when the crown chakra, Saturn, returns under Fomalhaut, then all things will go back to their original status. It will go back to Genesis 1. In the beginning of this next age, God will recreate, restore the heavens and the earth. New heavens, new earth. Complete restoration. And put it back the way it was before the Tuhu-Vuhu, before the void. And for us, it would be before the television. Because they've told us a vision, all right. And they keep on telling it. Okay, I'm going to shut this here. Because if I jump into the next part of it, there ain't going to be time. So I'll just make that in the next video. Because the symbology is really starting to wake up to me. I'm starting to see it in all of the tales, from King Arthur to just all of them. Pick one. There isn't any damn book in the library that I've ever read that my mind isn't recycling through them and looking at the imagery that it's presenting in the vocabulary instead of the tale that it's telling or the lies that it's telling. Because the symbolism is telling us a completely different story, which is just mind-blowing. All right. Y'all know what to do. Commit your random acts of kindness. Put out the water for the animals. Very important right now. Super, super hot. They need us to help when there's no rain. And help feed them if you can too. But water is really, really important. All right, people. If this channel's helped you, please help me keep it coming to you. See you on the next one.